I'm Brian Ensign, Director of Strategic Accounts for Essex, and also the Big C President-elect, and then in 2 years I'll be the Big C President. How has the communications industry changed? It's changed a lot. You look at today, a lot of the discussion in the standards world, TA world, Big C's world, ISO, IEEE, any of these organizations is around how fast can they make these networks go. So they're talking 400 gigabit over fiber today in the standards world for long haul applications, and we're nowhere near that for consumption, but they will be. In the building, it's 10 gigabit today. Data centers are talking about moving up to 40 gigabit, 100 gigabit. You go back 5 years ago, that wasn't necessarily being discussed yet. So the standards take that and they move that forward, and then over time, the industry adopts it. So right now, for example, Cat 8's a big discussion. 2 years ago, that wasn't on the radar. And then within a year from now, there'll be product on the market, maybe sooner. Standards and engineering development's already in progress. So that's a huge help for the standards world moving forward. And then the applications, what that does is enable us to do more things, quicker things. I mean, how quick do you get upset when your cell phone, you hit a button and it doesn't react, right? It's the same way in the network. It's just how quick can we do it? The more users and the more people using it, the bigger the data centers. All the YouTube videos, all the sites and LinkedIn and Facebook, the huge amounts of data are being stored and they gotta do it quick. That's coming a long ways. And recently, the biggest thing I've been looking a lot at is Power over Ethernet. That's been enabling a lot of powering of devices, user devices through the network. So you don't have to have local power nearby, 110 or DC power. Just plug in your network cord and it's running, it's got power. From a network manager perspective, I can now log into a console through the software, through the IP interface, and I can control anything that's IP based in the building. I mean, so what's the next 20 years gonna be for us? It's gonna be wireless, definitely a part of it. Fiber is definitely gonna be a big part of it. Copper's still gonna be there to some level. So it'll be interesting to see what's the next evolution. It's changed a lot. The biggest challenge is you get into keeping up with technology and providing that to the customer. And then the other challenge is transitioning an organization that's very good at what we've always done in the contractor, day-to-day, very distribution friendly. We've always been known for that. And a good level of end user specification focus. And transitioning that to what we are today with Legrand, being a truly focused, project-driven, end user focused organization, doing the right things for the customers, understanding their needs, being a partner with them, and taking positions and transitioning them into that focus. So I drive it from the sales organization side of it, and also working with marketing and product management engineering here to help anyway. So it's always a challenge to keep ahead of that curve, because everything it's good for change, it's good to move forward with those things, but it took energy and effort to make sure that was done correctly. So we can keep the momentum, support our new reps, be able to do what we want to do under Encompass with our new partner in Legrand, and being able to tie that together.